it's Dr. Catrise Austin, the queen of smiles, and your host of the Let's Talk Smiles podcast. I am so excited to be joining you on a very special day. It is Valentine's Day, and I am so thrilled to just share some wonderful tips with you guys and talk about some hot topics. And one of the hot topics that I want to share with you today is about our favorite rapper. Our favorite rapper, everybody's favorite rapper, Kanye West. Yesterday, I posted a IG shorts on Kanye having a growth on his lip. Now, Kanye posted on his Instagram, according to page 6, they posted a story about this yesterday, how Kanye West had a growth on his lips. He shot a video on his Instagram. He was talking about how he can talk about his wife and show his wife if he wants to. He was going on one of his normal Kanye rants. You know how he does. And one of the things that fans noticed is that he had a growth on his lips, and it was very obvious. Now, some of the fans were concerned. Number one, they were concerned that maybe that wasn't even Kanye, because where did that come from? People started to speculate that maybe Kanye wasn't the real Kanye, that it was a clone of Kanye, an AI image or video of Kanye, because we don't know Kanye to have a big old growth on his lip. So fans were concerned. Now, some people were saying, you know what? That happened from Kanye's accident, back when he did Through the Wire. He rapped about how he got into a car accident. He had to have his mouth wired shut and surgery, and maybe this scar or this growth on his lip stemmed from that. The other theory was why he has this growth on his lip, if it is the real Kanye, is that they were concerned that maybe this new $850,000 titanium grill that he got from this celebrity dentist in Beverly Hills, maybe that's irritating his lips, because we don't recall seeing this growth on his lips until recently, and that was one of the major changes in his mouth. We don't know exactly why he has this growth, if it is Kanye and if the growth is real, but according to page 6, it is real. Now, we don't know if he has this titanium grill. If any of you guys have seen it, the grill is big. It sticks out of his mouth. It's all metal. He looks like a machine. It's really kind of weird. It's kind of not my taste, but some of you guys might be feeling it. I'm personally, not a fan of it. It's really big. He's talking really funny, and it's just causing a lot of attention. And he's a prominent figure in hip hop, in business, and he's definitely making a name for himself with all of his antics. But if he does have a growth on his lips, I want to get down to the bottom of why he has it. And I probably never will, because I'm not his dentist. I will never, have the opportunity to really know unless he tells us. But we can only speculate. So some people think it's always been there, it's caused from the accident. Some people think that, it's just a keloid. Some people thought that maybe the grill caused it. We don't know exactly why, but what I want to do with you guys today here on the Let's Talk Smiles podcast is, if you guys are at home and you see something going on with your lip, I want to offer you my top 5 tips of what you should do if you see something abnormal, something growing, getting bigger on your lips, what you need to do at home to take action, and now. All right, so here we go. If you have a growth on your lip, like allegedly the real Kanye has, we are going to, number one, recommend that you just start with the basics. Just start with regular oral hygiene, making sure that there's no bacteria on your gums, on your teeth, on your lips. that everything is clean. You better be. It is Valentine's Day. You know you can't just be going around kissing everybody either. Some people were joking around saying that it looked like herpes when it does not. I definitely know what a herpetic lesion looks like. Very distinct. And I don't personally think it was that, but you know, everybody has their little comments uh, on Kanye, and they hope for the worst, but it didn't look like a herpetic lesion. I actually consulted with two of my top oral surgeons, one in New York, one in California, going through what this could have been. And we're going to get into what they found or what they suggested. But number one, just make sure your mouth is clean. Watch who you kiss. Be careful. You need to be learning how to do oral examinations. So before you start kissing people, you make sure everything looks good and healthy. Lips should be pink. Gum should be pink, not red. If you see visible tartar on people's teeth, no ma'am, no sir. That means tartar and the plaque is the soft gooky stuff that forms on your teeth. That is nothing but bacteria. And so I want to share with you as tip number one of what you should do to prevent things happening to your teeth, your gums, and particularly your lips. I want to share the 5 tools, the 5-step workout that I want you guys to do every single day. For you guys, have a 7-day Healthy Smile workout challenge. You can join. It's going to be down in the show notes of how you can join my 7-day Healthy Smile workout challenge. This is for you guys. If you guys want to make sure you have the right tools to take care of your smile every single day, you want to make sure you have the right prescription and regimen of what you should do every single day, twice a day, before you go to bed and in the morning, then I need you guys to join this challenge. Every single day at 8 o'clock in the morning, you're going to get an inbox from me with a video, with some tips, with some resources of what you have to do to maintain a healthy smile that is in tip-top shape. And I am your smile coach, Dr. Catrise Austin. You're also going to meet some of my superstar, rock star friends. You know Teeth Talk Girl. She's on here on YouTube as well. You see her all the time giving you tips. Well, she's instructing you guys in the challenge. It's so cool. You're going to meet lots of my friends when you join the challenge and get great instructions. This challenge is for you and your kids. If you have teenagers, preteens, and you want them to learn how to brush and floss properly so they don't end up with gum disease, loose teeth, stuff growing on the lips, follow this. All right. Thank you, Kanye, for this conversation. Step number one, you are going to brush your teeth every single day with the right tool. I highly, highly recommend that you pick up an electric toothbrush. Why? Because it's going to spin at 40,000 brush strokes per minute. Can you see how this baby is you see that? Ooh, wee! You see how that's just going to sweep the plaque away? Get your gums all healthy. This is the VIP Smiles sonic toothbrush, electric toothbrush, and it is going to clean your teeth. 40,000 brush strokes per minute. This baby is the real deal. Now, what I forgot to tell you is it is Valentine's Day, and I'm running a flash sale. For you guys that are watching this afterwards, I'm sorry. If you're catching this on Valentine's Day, you are going to be lucky to have the opportunity to save off these products on my VIP Smiles Wholesale Store.com. Or on Amazon. I'm going to drop all those links down below, so stay tuned. You're going to brush twice a day, morning and at night, with this electric toothbrush. And this is how you do it, guys. You're going to aim this toothbrush towards the gum line right here. You want those bristles to get right underneath the gum line. And then you turn it on, and then it's going to do all the work for you. You are going to just glide it, glide it, glide it. And what's going to happen is every 30 seconds, it's going to beep and tell you to move to the next section. So 30 seconds, 30 seconds, 30 seconds, 30 seconds will total 2 whole minutes of brushing. While you're in there doing that 30 seconds, get the front surface, biting surface, and back there. You guys be skipping back there. I don't need you guys to skip no parts, and really get all the way back there. All the way, all the way, all the way, all the way. You want to get all the way back there to clean that plaque. In the other area y'all miss, Right there. Right there. Right there. So once again, 2 whole minutes, 30 seconds in each section. Get the front, the biting surface, and the tongue surface. And you, my friends, are going to have clean teeth. But that's just the tooth portion that's above the gums. What about below the gums? That's why step 2 is very much needed. But a lot of times, you guys skip. You skip this very important part. And that is, dun da da da, flossing. You got to floss, people. You got to get that plaque from underneath your gums. It is so important that you remove the plaque from underneath the gums. Underneath the gums, you have these spaces. You have the gums and you have the tooth, and then the space that we call a pocket in dentistry. That space holds your plaque, that soft cookie stuff. Is constantly wanting to hide underneath the gums. So you got to go in and get it. And if you're not flossing, guys, you're missing it. We don't want you to miss any parts, because that's when you get that breath that you're not going to be able to kiss and have confidence on Valentine's Day. No, you want to get below the gums. So I love these flossers. It's one of my favorite tools. On my store, VIPsmileswholesale.com, you can get these. I love these on my store because it comes in a little box, really convenient. You get 50 of these flossers. You can put these easily in a pocket. If you carry a fanny pack or a purse like me, it easily stores in your purse so you never get caught out there. Now, when it comes to flossing, what you guys want to do is you want to go below the gums, and you want to go in a up and down motion. If you imagine that these are the teeth, your goal is to get in between the teeth and go up and down, up and down. While you're in there, get both sides of each tooth. Clean that space out. When stuff gets below the gums and stays there, you are asking for odor, and we don't want that. So you can get a box of 50, a bag of 100 on Amazon. I'm going to put my links down below. Don't you worry. I'm going to make sure that you get to see my favorite things. Kind of like Oprah. I have my own list of favorite things that's on Amazon, and stuff stays on sale. I'm running a special on my VIP Smiles wholesale store. I'll put the link, and if you guys want to save 30% on my products, you want to support your girl, go over to my store. It's on VIPsmiles.com, and then you can find the store, or it's VIPsmileswholesale.com. Now, so you're going to go up and down, but what I love is if you guys are like out and about, you're on your hot date tonight or any day, and you don't want to get caught out there, because sometimes we have salad, sometimes we have eggs, sometimes we have parsley, things that get caught in between your teeth. And sometimes your friends won't even tell you, or you don't check the mirror and you're walking around looking cray-cray. We don't want that. No, 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 no. So what we're going to recommend is you use this side of the flossers. That's why I love these, because you could take this in. It's kind of like the picks that we use in the dental office. You can use this to clean between your teeth. Just like that. I keep these literally in my purse, my fanny pack, my pocket. I put a couple of these in a Ziploc bag, and I am never going to be caught out there, because sometimes you just never know. You never know when you're going to get caught out there with food in your teeth. So flossing. Now, if you are just not really a fan of picking up string or using these, the alternative thing that you can pick up that I also love are water flossers. You've heard of Waterpik. This one is by Smile Direct Club. There are many, many different brands. What I love is literally, guys, if you use this, and you use this, these two things together are literally like a car wash for your smile, guys. I'm telling you, if you pick up, I swear, just these two tools, you're going to have clean teeth, healthy gums, stain-free teeth, and whiter teeth all in one. It's a small investment to have a brighter, more confident smile. Your gums should be pink, not red. They shouldn't be swollen. You shouldn't have tenderness, and they darn sure shouldn't be loose. If you have loose teeth or any of those symptoms, you might need to holler at your girl and get a dental appointment. Very, very soon, in the next couple of weeks, and even now, I have some alternatives for you guys to save. If you don't have a dentist that you can turn to, you don't have insurance, holler at your girl. I'm going to put some information down below of where you can get affordable dental care across the nation. I've got free resources, low-cost resources, and sources outside of any type of dental insurance. I've got discount dental plans that you can sign up for, get treatment like right away. As soon as you sign up, boom, you get to go to the dentist that same day. I'm telling you, it is thebomb.com. We talked about that plan, Carrington, with Lady K in the episode, our season premiere episode. And I really, really want more people to know about the discount options where you can literally have a discount dental plan for as little as $8.95 a month. Listen, you can't even take an Uber. You can't even buy a cup of coffee for $8.95 a month. So check it out. I'm going to drop all this information down in the show notes. Don't you worry. All right, so we got flossing with the flosser. So you fill it up with water right here. There's a little water reservoir. And then what you're going to do is you press this button. And when you press the button, you're going to aim this at the gum line and just close your mouth. It's going to get a little messy and the water's going to squirt out, and you literally use this like a water hose. Listen, guys, this thing right here is amazing. You press the button. Let me see. And it squirts water like that. I mean, when I say it's like a car wash for your smile, it's a car wash for your smile. I'm a fool. Woo! I am a fool. All right, so brushing, flossing are two steps that you want to do every single day before you go to bed, and certainly when you wake up to have fresh, kissable breath. The next thing that I need you guys to do is use a antiseptic mouthwash. One like this. This is the Antiseptic Listerine Cool Mint Mouth Rinse. This is a 99.9% effective to kill those germs that causes bad breath, plaque, and gingivitis. It's one of my favorites. It even says antiseptic right there. So if you just don't know, there's many versions of this brand as well as other brands. You are looking for the word antiseptic. That means that it is going to kill the bacteria that is forming on your teeth and gums. Super important, okay? And so when you join the challenge at VIPsmiles.com/challenge, which is free, I'm going to show you guys exactly how you rinse your mouth. It's a technique, and you got to do it right, but you want to make sure you're rinsing for 30 seconds. Brush for 2 minutes, floss for 1 to 2 minutes, rinse for 30 seconds, and spit it out. And that's the benefit is it's gonna give you a full mouth clean. When you're brushing and flossing, you're really just concentrated in one area. That's the teeth above and below the gums. But what about the cheeks? What about underneath the lips? That very important. You want to clean the bacteria everywhere. What about back here, where the bacteria gets there in your tonsil area, the roof of your mouth? All those areas need to be cleaned too. So that's why rinsing with an antiseptic mouthwash is super important. I'm going to coach you guys on how you can create mouth rinses if you are like more the natural kind of gal or guy. You want to make recipes at home when you join the challenge. I have a whole recipe book that you guys can play around with. Make your own natural toothpaste with strawberries and baking soda, and mouth rinses with peroxide and water and cool things you can add in there, and cleaning your mouth with coconut oil. I have so many natural ways that you can clean your mouth. It's not funny. That's why you want to join the challenge. All right, so we got brushing, we got flossing, we got rinsing our mouths, and next we are going to not skip out on a very important part that can really ruin you from having fresh kissable breath, especially for Valentine's Day. You want to acquire a tongue cleaner. This is the VIP Smiles tongue cleaner. It is a stainless steel tongue cleaner, guys. And the tongue cleaner is great for getting the bacteria that is hiding in the crevices of your tongue. The tongue holds a lot of bacteria. A lot of times, this is the place where you're going to have bacteria that you didn't quite think about. And so I want you guys to get into the habit of looking at your tongue and looking at the color of your tongue, because when you have bacteria build up, it's going to be like a yellow film of bacteria on your tongue, a white film of bacteria on your tongue, a brown film. It's just a color that should not be there. Your tongue should be pink. So stick your tongue out. It should be pink. If it's not, then you need to clean your tongue. You should just do it anyway so stuff doesn't get in the tongue. And so you want to clean the entire surface of the tongue. This is a stainless steel tongue cleaner. Again, it is on my VIP Smile store. They have them on Amazon too. I'm going to drop that link down below. There's plastic ones, there's stainless steel ones. Just do it. I love stainless steel because you can sterilize it over and over again. Rinse it in hot water, boil it. You can get more bang for your buck. And these are like $4 or less. Amazon a little bit more expensive, like $8, $7. But clean this baby. You're going to need this every single day. And so this is what you do. You stick your tongue out. You're going to place this as far back as you can and then pull forward. If your tongue is dirty, you're going to see bacteria coming off of your tongue. It is disgusting. So here you go. And then you continue to scrape the entire tongue, rinse it out, and baby, you're going to be on your way to fresh, kissable breath and a healthier smile. All right, so that was tip number 1, oral hygiene. We're talking about Kanye West. He appeared this weekend on a video that he posted on his Instagram, his social media, of him and his wife, and he was ranting on how he can, he loves his wife and stop criticizing him and, all the things that Kanye says. But during that video, he was discovered to have possibly a growth on his lip. Now, some people speculate that it wasn't the real Kanye, that it was a clone, an AI version of Kanye, and other people feel like it was him, and it probably either happened because of the car accident he had years ago. Some people think that it's that darn big ass grill, titanium grill that he has in his mouth that he recently got that's messing up his mouth. He can't even close his mouth. He can't talk right. It's crazy. It's a thing. I would say don't try that at home, but who has $850,000 to waste on a grill? Only the billionaires have that kind of money. So, stick to your own teeth. Get you some veneers, get you some teeth whitening, and keep it moving. All right, step number 2, if you find that you do have a growth or abnormality on your lip, you want to just make sure you monitor any changes. You're going to keep a close eye on the appearance, the size, and the texture. If you start to see over time that it's starting to look unusual, get dental advice right away. You can call your general dentist, your regular family dentist, or you may, if you have an oral surgeon that you know, or your dentist can recommend you to one, go to an oral surgeon and have it checked out. They may find that it's normal. Maybe it is a keloid. Maybe it is just a abscess or something, and maybe it'll go down. You just don't know, and you don't want to play around with these things. So get it checked out, okay? Number 3, some people, have a lip care regimen. Some people use lip scrubs that can be like sea salt and very abrasive to the lips. And some people use those exfoliation pads on the lips. You want to avoid any irritants, anything that can be harsh on the lips. Make sure that you're not using that. If you find that you have been using those products, especially as we're in the wintertime, our lips get dry. Sometimes we get desperate because it is nothing like having dry, chapped lips. So if you find that is you, make sure you avoid those irritants. Keep it nice. Get you some Vaseline, some kind of lip balm. Keep it moving. Don't overdo it. Be very careful with your lips. Tip number 4 is you can try, like, sometimes you just have swellings and abnormalities right after having dental procedures. Sometimes it happens with oral surgery when you have a tooth pulled. Sometimes it happens, your lips get swollen, or just you see changes after you've had injections, because we do it right underneath the lips. Sometimes you have those changes in your lips that can ruin your lips and make you feel like something's abnormal there. So if you do see a swelling, something abnormal, particularly after a dental procedure, get yourself a warm compress, and you can put it on for 20 minutes on, 20 minutes off, and that will start to ease and get rid of that tension and the swelling. Okay. And finally, tip number 5, if you see an abnormality on your lip like Kanye or the fake AI Kanye has, I want you guys to really, again, consult a professional. If it's persistent, you've been watching it, it hasn't gone away, or it becomes symptomatic, you definitely want to see an oral surgeon. They may do a biopsy and make sure all is well. You want to make sure that it's not something that could be cancerous. I don't know if you guys are aware, but oral cancer is one of the 6 most prevalent forms of cancer that doesn't really get talked about. So don't play around when it comes to your lips. I mean, number one, it's very visible when you have something abnormal with your lips, and it can be a distractor and really affect your self-esteem and how others perceive you. I saw all kinds of crazy comments on the page 6 post of Kanye's lip growth. People were saying that he had hemorrhoids and that he had herpes, which I totally don't think it was. That's a very distinct kind of lesion on the lips. They were just coming at him and making all kinds of speculations, and we don't want to speculate. So if you see something abnormal, it doesn't go away in less than a week, get yourself to a professional and get advice on what it is and how you can improve your lip care and your lip health. Now, Kanye, as your virtual smile coach, I'm going to recommend that you go easy on that titanium grill. You want to make sure that when you have any kind of appliance in your mouth, that is not going to affect your speech, is not going to irritate your gums, your lips, and the surrounding tissues, and it's not going to harm your teeth. Now, rumor has it that he had all of his natural teeth pulled out and had this titanium grill put in. I don't know. I'm not his personal dentist. I know who he went to for the titanium grill. I would hope that he didn't pull all of his teeth out and gave him that grill. I hope that was a rumor. But when you get an appliance in your mouth, if anything other than a sports guard should be really properly fitting inside your mouth and not ruin your teeth or your lips. Maybe the lips are rubbing on the grill and it's causing that growth. If it is the real Kanye, I don't know. But I'm here to give you guys advice, and I was very, very happy to share the 5 tips that you can do at home to ensure that you have healthy lips and a healthier smile. Nelly also had, now since we're talking about celebrity smile news, our boy Nelly had a little incident as well. Nelly had the opportunity to attend the Super Bowl this weekend, and he had a little accident. Apparently, Nelly has porcelain or something. He had a fake tooth down on the bottom, and then in the back he had like some grills or diamonds, something that was sparkly. I posted this a YouTube short in my feed, so make sure you check it out. But I loved it because we're talking about relationships. He was on FaceTime with his boo Ashanti, and Ashanti, when she saw his tooth, she could not stop cracking up. I mean, she was just laughing. She was just having a good old time. She could not stop cracking up. And Nelly and her were having a great time. And he was like, "Do you still love me?" And she was like, "Of course I'm going to love you." Because, you know, when you're in a relationship that long, it's to the point where it's probably for better or for worse. So, you know, he was asking, you know, what should he do Super Bowl weekend? And, you know, sometimes these dental accidents happen at the most inopportune times. I know he was just probably going crazy. That happened Super Bowl weekend. But what I loved is that he was asking for a mobile dentist, and that is possible. I have done mobile dentistry for many, many years, working with celebs, and that is a possibility. So Nelly, hit me up, boy, if you need a little help. You need me to come to your house. You want to come to my house, and we rock your smile out. Not a problem. Otherwise, you get to your dentist, make that phone call, and get treatment as soon as possible. There are some things that you can buy in the grocery store or on Amazon. We have temporary dental glue that you can use if you're in a bind, guys, and your tooth falls out. There is a glue, Dent Temp and Easy Temp or something like that that you could purchase. I think I have that in my Amazon list as well. If I don't, I'm going to add it there so you guys will know exactly what you need to do in case of emergency. And you can glue it back in temporarily until you can get to a dentist. Now, if you are totally missing a tooth, let me see if I have that denture. There we go. All right. If you guys are totally missing a tooth and you are looking for options, well, one of the new services that I am offering to you guys, because side teeth matter. If you're missing a side tooth or a front tooth and you need a really, really quick option, maybe you're thinking about getting dental implants and you want to, that's a process. It takes at least 3 months of healing for the screw to heal underneath the gums. And then it might take another month to get your tooth. So you could be like 4 months. If you pull a tooth or you've been having a tooth, you could go a long time before you actually get a tooth when you're talking about getting dental implants. You could get a dental bridge, which is like a 3-piece grill that sits on top of the 2 teeth next to the space, and it doesn't come in and out. But you do have to a lot of times trim the healthy teeth. So you might have to trim around the circumference of that tooth, trim around that tooth, and then the bridge goes on top and is glued in. Now that takes about a week to 2 weeks to get to you. So that's a quick option, but it costs a couple $1,000s. So if you don't have that and you're looking for a quick alternative to replace a missing tooth, if you're just straight missing a tooth, then here is what we can offer you. I have now these 1-tooth single dentures. It's called a Valplast denture. It's flexible. You see there's no metal hooks. It's so cute. This little 1-tooth denture is designed to quickly, without drilling your teeth, go right in that space. The metal hooks are not there. You have gum color hooks. It snaps into place, and voila, you have yourself a quick, easy tooth replacement. This is so affordable, guys. Again, there's no drilling. We could get this back for you in like a week, week and a half, 2 weeks tops, depending on the workload. And this is something that can hold you over until you can afford to do better. This is, I'm pretty sure that I set the price somewhere around $1,000 or less, and we have financing. I'm going to drop all that information down below. But isn't that a nice alternative? If you're just missing a tooth and you haven't found an alternative to replacing your tooth, I got a solution for you. This is the kind of stuff that we're going to be dropping for you on the Let's Talk Smiles podcast. I am so excited to be back for season 3, and I'm going to be dropping all kinds of tools and jewels and things that you need to keep your smile in tip-top shape. It's not funny, so make sure you subscribe to the audio podcast. Make sure you follow me on YouTube and you subscribe, you like, comment, share the content. I'm going to be dropping product reviews, more celebrity smile news. I'm going to be talking about buyer bewares, products that I never want you to even consider. Looks good, sounds good, but ain't good. Dental scams, all kinds of tips on veneers, and we're going to talk to some of my patients, like you saw me talk to Lady K on the season premiere episode. Go back and watch that replay. You don't want to miss it, where we talk about 5 affordable ways to get free dentistry or low cost options for dentistry. If you don't have insurance or your budget is really low, in that episode I drop all kinds of bombs. Boom, boom, boom. I thank you guys so much for tuning in, and I'll see you next time on the Let's Talk Smiles podcast. Bye bye.